Good morning, good morning, good morning, good evening, good night, whatever time it is for y'all. Shoot me some moon and stars and let me know what time you guys are getting these. Hope y'all are having a wonderful morning. I'm getting started a little early today. We're going to go ahead and jump in the energies. Still feeling that buzzy energy from yesterday, but it's not quite as strong today. Just say, God, I started the air, fire, water, spirit, blessed be my family, my home, my collective, me. Use your wings to fall in love. Oh, you're with me on borrowed time. I don't know why I just got the image of the city of angels, where he has to to be with her, he has to take that fall from grace. Goddess, earth, air, fire, water, spirit, blessed be my family. Right, and I get that energy of this person fell hard. Like, I don't know if you guys remember that movie when Nicolas Cage finally, they're like, you have to fall if you want to go, and he does that jump and he wakes up, he's all beat up and his lips bleed and he's like, oh my God, he's never been hurt before, so it's this whole weird experience for him. Get the energy of all bruised and beat up, and it's they're not used to that feeling. Someone is not used to falling. They're certainly not used to the one being the one that's all bruised up when it's all said and done. Let's get into the 3D. What's going on with this? What do we got going on today? Truth about a soul connection someone's feeling locked out of. Yeah. Oh, now they want to come in. Now that they see things differently, right? I like how... Now, I'm definitely getting, with this deck anyway, I get a masculine, like that Knight of Hearts there. Now they want to be chivalrous. Knight there. It's going to have possibly something to do with the redhead somewhere, right? They're the target. I'm picking up that brave energy again, where she's like, all the guys are competing for her, and she's just like in princess energy. It's like, oh shit, she is a princess. Fuck, what? She was a princess. It's like one of those moments. It's like in Brave, I get that. In Aladdin, I am not just a prize to be won with Jasmine. He didn't know she was a princess. Brave, she didn't act like a princess. Cinderella, she was cleaning and she was all dressed in rags and nobody knew, really, she was royalty, she was a princess. I'm getting, major princess energy coming off of this. I am sensing some haters, though. Haters hate it, though. Whoever this masculine is, definitely there's feminines around him that do not want. He's making moves against that, though, from that type of energy. But I get, the ugly stepsisters, right? They don't understand. I'm getting those blonde girls from Beauty and the Beast. Dude! How did this switch into this so hardcore? Gaston and all the... Isn't he so handsome? Isn't he so cute? Oh, Gaston. Belle's crazy. Da-da-da-da-da. Meanwhile, Gaston is like the little friends. No one looked like Gaston. Yeah. Oh, wolf pack. Getting that Persephone's Hades energy there again, too. I get they kind of want, they want to help this person come out of being in the cold. This person's got friends that want to help him try to come be out of the cold. There's a plot. Now you got the Knight of Swords here. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. They're like, we got to make sure this plan is foolproof. Ace of Hearts. Alright. 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 This is going to be a quick one today. Because once it starts getting super cheesy, guys, you know me. It's like, I love watching cheesy stuff, but it's like, I got to watch some stuff by myself. Because it's so cringy. It's so sappy. It's so sweet. And it's just like, Alright. 40. What is on everybody's minds right now? What is the messages they're receiving? What is like... See, I call the 4D is like where... The 4D is where like passed over spirits exist. 5D is where 5D beings exist. 5D beings taught the 4D beings, 4D beings put influences on the 3D beings. Make sense? 4D is where you receive your messages. It's also the dream state. Like I said, it's that area of communication between the 5D and the 3D. Because if you are 4... I'm not going to get into that right now. I'm not going to get into that right now. I mean, if y'all want me to do like some sort of like weird spiritual class where I can kind of try to explain how I see the energies and my understanding of... my perspective, my interpretation, I don't know how you would say it. Nobody really knows what the real deal is, but there's a lot of similar stories in the way it's been organized in my head. Or shown to, the way it's been shown to me. And now the reason that there's so many different variations of the way people see things, because it's kind of like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen Jodie Foster in that, what is that movie, Contact? Where they build the machine and she goes through the wormholes, and when she shows up, there's like a beach, and, you know, it's an image of her dad speaking to her, and she's like, but you're not my dad. And he's like, no, but, you know, I wanted to, you know, pick a place that you loved and someone you were comfortable with so that we wouldn't scare you, right? So that's how the universe kind of speaks to all of us. What? It's like a lot of times when I'm doing fairs and festivals and I'm doing tarot readings, one of the first things I'll ask, you know, I usually don't even ask a question while I let people pick what we're doing, and it's just like, I'll ask you, like, what religion do you, you know, upside down, yeah. So I know what terms to use, you know, because everybody sees it in different perspectives, and it's not that you're wrong, right? I have one where there could be two very different views going on here too, right? Oh, I got that Fallen series. Wow. Fallen series messed me up. Anyway, that's what we mean when we start talking about people manifest your own reality. It's how you see things. And it doesn't matter what you have faith in and what you believe in, just as long as you have faith and you believe. If you believe the universe is working out to your best interest, whether that's angels or whatever, if you believe it, that's what it is. That's how they'll present themselves to you. 8 of Swords, 4 of Cups. 8 of Cups. There's a lot of interference here. It's making people not see the full picture. Someone's needing to walk away from drama and gossip. We got the Hermit mode, 9 of Pentacles, trying to remanifest. Wishing on a star. I got this like, yeah... I don't know if this has happened yet, But I guess this is what this person's trying to figure out. And this is cheesy, y'all. I'm picking up Noah from The Notebook, right? See how it's like this person is they're in hermit mode. They're trying to manifest, but they don't know what to manifest, and I think it's because they don't know what this person wishes for, right? They want to know what this feminine is wishing for, what kind of stars. They're like, we get it. She's going to put her own stars in the sky if she has to. She's not reaching for nobody else's star. And this person is just like, they want to come in, and they want to what? They're like, I'll help you put your stars in the sky, right? This person's like, I get they have a hard time like big dreaming for themselves, or they might even big dream for themselves, but it's like, it's superficial. The stars that you got seem to shine a lot brighter, whereas theirs is all 3D goals. They see this person with a lot of light doing something different, manifesting differently, operating from a different frequency, and they want to figure out how to do that and help this person too. If they could help this person, right? Well, aren't you going to ask me what I want on the house? What do you want? I want a big white house, blue shutters, and a balcony overlooking the water so that I can paint and this, that, and the other thing. And then, like, he does that. He spends all that time doing that. And to someone who wants to pay attention to the details, I don't think they have access to the details anymore. I think I picked this up a couple of readings ago. It's like, what I wish... I was so busy trying to hype myself up to make myself seem so great, and and I was nervous, so I negged them a little bit, and I figured if I could just knock them down a couple of pegs and then bring myself, seem like I'm bringing myself up a little bit, and that's not how it worked out at all. It's not how it worked out at all. Now they're just like, Ten of Swords ruined, Four of Swords coming to a truce within themselves about their past behaviors, wanting to make a move to come in. But they want to come in strong. They want to come in balanced. They want the Nine of Cups. But they still got these devilish attachments. I get they might have come in like I said, superficial, lustful. Shared this meme years and years ago, and it was like this stone queen. I think it was like not Botanica. Is her name Botanica? Anyway, she's the statue of a queen sitting on a throne, and she's kind of stepped forward. She's real pressed up high with her shoulders back. And the message that I got when I had seen that image is, you should not have approached me if you did not wish to be seen. Some of us see more than other people realize, and some people realize that. Like, they're like, when they look in your eyes, they realize you see more. Like, you see into people. And that's very intimidating. And it's just like, and you're just looking at people like, if you did not wish to be seen, you should have never approached me. I get that this Queen of Pentacles judgments may have seemed harsh at the time. People might have thought she was just being mean, but it's like, no, this person, yeah, they might have shared some harsh judgments on some people, but the judgments were truthful. They were honest. They were from a heart-based center. There's a difference between being a mean girl and constructive criticism here. They've also seen this person praise people, right? Like, they're big on words of affirmation. If someone does a good job, they're good, or does something right, they're big on doing that. And it's like, well, I want praise from this person. Well, you got to do something praiseworthy. Queen of Cups, King of Wands here, trying to come together, trying to be brought together. And that's hard. Fire and water energy is a hard mix. You get that Elemental movie. Trying to find a balance between the two. There's a rebirth happening. I said, there we go. It's the Hangman trying to figure out coming out of this stuck energy. Prince of Cups. You might know this person because they're going to show up with something non-traditional. Usually he has a fish in his cup. I have one deck where he has a bird in his cup. And this one, I can't tell if this snake is in the cup or if it's in... No, it's in the cup. I think it's in the cup. What do you think? Or it's on his shirt. Anyway, he's bringing a flower. They're going to give you something a little non-traditional. They'll come in and give you something non-traditional. Ten of Pentacles. They said this is a rebirth. Something coming. They want to come out into the sun. Something could be happening. This could be a buildup that's going to lead to something towards the summer solstice. I'm not going to get into that right now. It's a little far away. Someone's still worried about third-party situations, though. They're not going to deal with third-party situations. They're not going to sit and worry about third-party situations. It's 10 of Cups or nothing at all. There's that Queen of Swords again. I'm getting this person realizes that. They might have tried to get someone to like, yeah, it's like what? If I could get them to lower their standards, then I can be more comfortable. And it was just like, no. No, you want to be in my energy? You got to raise up. All right, 5D, what we got going on? My favorite boys hanging out. For my Christian witches. I said 5D is where the Arcturians, Pleiadians, Raphael, Michael, Gabriel. Not bad. Uriel. Well, I'm sorry. I know I forget your name all the time. The wind is important. Yes, the wind is important too. Can't forget about the wind, y'all. It carries the messages. Okay, he's coming in strong now. Wind, yellow. The color yellow is very important right now. Messages on the wind. Feathers on the wind. Symbolism. Something about the wind is going to blow something into your path. Main focus right now is energy, intuition, divine guidance being sent to a high priestess here. This 5D high priestess is really trying to tap in strong to their person here. Getting the energy for this feminine is it's a sit still, like it's 8 of Wands reversed, but this is not an unhappy energy. I get celebrating, having a good time, being present in the moment of where you are and being content with that. I get hanging with the girls night, doing things to take care of yourself. Glow up energy is coming through here. We got the Chariot. It's like what? I'm getting Alice in Wonderland, where like she's crying and then like she ends up stuck in the bottle at one point, right? Through the door. I don't know why I'm picking up Alice in Wonderland with the door here with the key that she can't pick up. And out in the cold, like I'm just getting this, like I could totally relate to Alice, but she's just eating everything she sees and drinking everything she sees and just hoping something works at some point, right? She's just going with it. And then it's like that over emotional crying because she couldn't figure it out, and then the next thing you know, she's stuck in the water bottle and she's floating around, she's looking around, she goes, oh dear, I wish I wouldn't have cried so much, right? It's energy of tapping back into, like, it's like, stop stressing it. There's a journey. You're not supposed to see everything that's going on right now. That's the point too. I think it's hard because I get someone who's very clairvoyant, claircognizant, intuition, very strong intuition, very knowing person, like very able to read energies, very able to read a room, very able to pick up on manipulations, all these things. And it's like the universe is just like, what? Chick, what? Sometimes we need to blindfold you from yourself because your brain be braining too much and you won't listen to us trying to give you the messages on the wind because you're too busy trying to decode everybody else. Miss Empress, feeling all the energies. They're like ground, center, focus on just... I get the energy of... Yeah, that is, let secrets be secrets until the proper time to reveal. There's this energy of definitely grounding and absorbing and rebuilding your energy. Best way to protect against negative energy is to always be projecting an outward positive energy. I'm not saying being all love and light and goo. We all understand that. But there is a time and a place. Sometimes the best way... I get drawing down the moon, radiating it towards your shields. Putting positive energy towards your shields makes it harder for negativity to get out. I also get an energy of cleansing your shields is important right now, so that positive energy can get through to you. Like attracts like in this sense here. Yeah. Finding strength. Don't be afraid to play. Laugh. Laughter is important here. Once again, drawing in energy, focusing it. Do things that help you focus. There's a lot of manifesting going on. That has been a big thing. Eight of Swords. You're allowing interference to get in the way of your manifestations. You're worried about what everybody else is doing and not enough about what you're doing. Alright, give me just a second here. What? Okay, bam. There's, a tower coming. That's going to kick this off. When the tower comes, that's when the message is going to come in from this Knight of Cups. This person's in a lot of anxiety about this because they want this with you, but there are a lot of people who don't want this for either of y'all. That's really what it's going to boil down to. There's haters. There's haters on both sides. There are people, and it's sad to say, this is going to sound terrible. So I was out with my nieces and nephews the other night. We were having a couple drinks and shooting pool, and they brought this girl in. And I'm not going to lie, I got a little tipsy. What? I go out and get drinks. My plan is always one or two drinks. Usually people end up buying me drinks. Sometimes I get a little too much. And I get real honest with people. And this one girl that was there, and it was killing me. Because she looks just like my daughter, only she's already, like, this other girl was 23. My daughter's only 15. I'm just like, she looks just like my daughter. At one point, I go, you look just like my daughter. I was like, I just want to punch you in the face right now. And I was like, I won't. And I know that sounds very aggressive. I'm like, and it's surely 110% just jealousy. And she just looked at me kind of funny. I was just like, yeah, it's just jealousy. It's just jealousy. It's like, what? I used to look like that. I used to look just like you. And it's just like, it hurts your feelings. It's like, so you kind of hurt my feelings. It's all jealousy. It's like, I'm not really mad at you or nothing like that. I'm like, that's just what it is in a playful way. But there's a lot of energies that are just, no, they're going to feel like you don't deserve this connection. They don't want this person. They don't want the masculine to change for a feminine. There is nothing that hurts. And like I said, from personal experience in life, there's nothing that hurts worse than watching the person who just played you as a placeholder for years turn around and become Prince Charming for somebody else. Right? There we go with the Beauty and the Beast again. It's like, what? All he ever did was yell and scream and use me, and he wouldn't do relationships, and all he did was sleep around, and, I was just, he made me chase him, he made me do all this, and to watch him run around and chase this person, and then suddenly do all these sweet things he wouldn't do for anybody else, real dates, flowers, being romantic, being cheesy, dancing, doing all these things. They don't want to see that. They don't want to see them give somebody else what they were never offered. In the same sense, I get people receiving things from the universe, receiving blessings, receiving gifts that may have been blocked since pre-vid demics, right? Because there was a major shift getting ready to happen there, and a lot of things crashed when that whole thing went down, which was what the point of it was. It was to crash everything, because everything was about to hit a renaissance. I get that renaissance energy is coming back in. A lot of blessings are getting ready to come in. A lot of things that you thought you were going to get one way back in 2018 are going to start manifesting in a very different way now. And when these blessings start coming in, everybody who was almost kind of grateful about your fall and crash years ago are going to be bitter. They're going to feel like you were just given things. They're not going to see how hard you worked, how you kept pulling yourself back up, how the universe knocked you down, you dragged yourself back up, and knocked you down, and dragged yourself back up, and it knocked you down, and you dragged yourself back up. And you did this over and over and over again. The universe is like, finally, what? Every time I knocked you down, you might not have noticed it while you were dragging yourself back up, but I tilted you just a little bit in a different direction. I tilted you in just a little bit of a different direction. I tilted you in a little bit of a different direction. And what? And it's like, what? This is what you were wishing for. This is the path that we have been trying to lead you to. This is the path that was going to bring in everything that you were trying to manifest. I'm like, Jesus, what year was that? Give me a second. It's been about 12 years ago? Years ago. I'm talking about, there could have been manifestations you did. Like, you could have watched The Secret and done the whole $250,000 check thing, right? And you had it up there, and you did all those manifestations for like 6 months, and then whatever happened, you moved, life went on, you forgot about it, whatever. Now all of a sudden, you're going to find yourself in a position where someone's about to be like, hey, well, you hit the lottery, you hit a scratch off, you hit an inheritance, you hit whatever it is. You have a $250,000 idea. You have, chicken soup for the soul. You have it now. It's like, but you wouldn't have had it had you not gotten down and put into this path. So whatever's coming in that you're about to receive, understand that it's going to piss some people off. Don't let them. That's why it's very much a ground, protect, block negative energy. Keep getting up, keep stepping forward, keep moving forward, and keep claiming what's already yours. Whoo, that is a strong message from the 5D. Alright, let me get a little chit-chatter. Little chit-chatter. Little chitter-chatter. Alright, this is across 3D, 40, 5D. What is the chitter-chatter? What's on the radio frequency? What is in the static right now around these energies? Don't get distracted, right? I got a lot of energy of, suddenly, with all that princess energy on the 3D, you're going to be drawing attention. It's like, you think when Cinderella walked into that ball that it was just the prince who noticed her? There was a reason the prince was real quick to get her out. Like, granted, like, in that movie, the ball was all for him, but realistically, it's like, what? There's a reason. Oh, don't even bring Bridgerton into this with damn Benedict and the silver. Yep. Cinderella mermaid. Maybe that's where it's coming into. It's all the same thing. It's all the same story, y'all. There's a reason the story hits. But the pieces, it wasn't the mess that you made. A person playing a role will eventually forget their lines. Pay attention. The act cannot go on forever. To fix what you didn't break. You only mess up when you mix seasonal people with lifetime expectations. That discomfort you're feeling is a sign to level up. Lean the F in. One more. notebook. So what? It's not going to be easy. It's going to be really hard. I got, you are not God. Pull the trigger and find out. People are mad about the power that's coming in. It's like, what? You're not a God. You can't just manifest anything you want, right? You are not a God. Pull the trigger and find out. Would you still be you if we were we? That hoe running circles around you, bro. This person, it's like, I feel like the masculine in this sense. Like, a lot of people are just like, what? They're like, dude, that female got you stressed the hell out. They got you stressed the hell. Look at you doing all that for her. Does she even know you're doing all that for her? Like, that you don't have to be here either? That you're only there for her? I'm too involved now. You jump, I jump. Remember, I can't turn away without knowing you're going to be all right. Damn. Jack and Rose. Blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. I love y'all. I'll be back as soon as I can, I promise. I just got a thing that said, wait, something about a boat.